Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to cilinixfxcapital. Hope you're all doing great, and welcome to this new update and video on Solana. We're going to do a full update here. Technically, the situation, I last covered this on Saturday when we had just broken below our last support level at 160. And so far, not much has changed. We're still trading below that, which at this point of time is getting quite bearish, right? And the simple reason for that is that level at 160, even though that there's resistances and there's key levels above that as well, which preferably you'd want to break in order to turn bullish again. But we need to break above that if we actually want to get some new bullish momentum, and if we want to still get into 192 and 196. And at this point of time, it's looking more and more likely. It's basically like every hour that passes that we are trading below 160 is added conviction that we're bearish and that we'll trade lower. So that's something that over the course of today, maybe still tomorrow, is going to be very interesting. When we're talking about the fundamentals for Solana, they're actually still pretty good. I mean, the DEX trading volumes at this point of time average above $3 billion, which is quite high, and that's a very significant increase from February, March, and April. So fundamentally, that's quite good, but ultimately, the price has also trended up quite a bit. And at some point of time, you just need a little bit more to stay bullish. So for me, the big question for Solana is still, after losing this balance here to the upside, right here, beautiful balance, lost it right here on Friday after the bad news. And in general, last week can not only be explained by bad news, right? We already saw on Thursday that there was some selling pressure that we hadn't seen before, or at least that we hadn't seen in the month prior. So yeah, but we broke down, and so far, as you can see, like earlier this morning, during the Asian session, Solana actually got up to 158.8, but it rejected from there, right? So ultimately, these are bearish confirmations, right? So therefore, do I still think it's possible that Solana is going to be able to reclaim 160 and 163 here for a move back up into the balance, but at least 172? Do I think this is possible? Yes. Do I, at this point of time, think it's most likely? No, certainly not, right? Open interest is dropping down. Yes, we've had a bullish divergence right here, but the volume is still very low. So we need to see a bit of a miracle in order for us to do that, which is a possibility. There is definitely a world in which Bitcoin recovers very, very quickly, in which we can actually rally back up. But as long as we're trading below that, and as long as I have not seen that momentum, what I'll have to tell you is that I think it's most likely that we are going to, maybe test that level once or twice more, but that we are going to trade down to our next major support level right here at 142 and 140, where at 139.5 we also have a POC, which might be a good buy area, but that's something we'll talk about later. And on the daily time frame, that means that it's also quite likely that we're going to drop down even lower, down towards 125. So be prepared for that. I mean, ultimately, these videos are often very short term, right? So we'll definitely talk about that, and I'll definitely keep you updated on that more throughout the next days and throughout the next weeks. But for now, I think that's most likely, and for now, I think that's what you need to know. So if you do have any questions, let me know down in the comments. But for now, thank you for watching. Take care, and I'll see you all in my next videos. Bye.